very snowy day today. I hope this snow doesn't lay, that's for sure. I literally managing the farm on my own at the moment. Yeah. New Year's gone. Spoken to Jeff on the phone a couple of times, and yeah, something to do with a really sick family member. So he's having to basically keep an eye on the farm. So yeah, we're kind of in charge of his farm at the moment. But yeah, we just basically got to make up another mix, feed the pigs. Our daily job, first job of the day, feed them. Yeah, hopefully we'll kind of hear from him soon. He did inform me to take some potato over to the potato factory, so he's clearly arranged that, which he said he would do, which is good. Nice to get this these fed. I think we need to get some more straw into the pigs as well. It's a very dark, cold morning today. Very dark. It's nearly 10 o'clock. You wouldn't think it's nearly 10 o'clock, that's for sure. But yeah, we need to go, from what I've gathered, I need to go to the weigh station. We need to take some measurements of before and after. We only need to do it once because we're going to fill the trailer each time, and yeah, we basically just have to count how many loads there's going to be. Now, as you can notice, guys, the snow's just laid. Oh, this is going to make a horrible day today. The workmen have finished. It's been another couple of weeks since I last turned the GoPro on, and yeah, it's been a busy time. It's been a very busy time. For that, perfectly lined up and everything. Got guttering and drainage. We don't flood this shed. That's obviously clearly getting left for the electrical box. But yeah, as I say, it's been a really weird one lately. I've not really. I can't say I've enjoyed being on my own all this time. It's so quiet, to be honest. So quiet. Might end up having to use a little bit of time just to try and clear some of this yard up a little bit. We really could do with not having all this snow around on the ground. Look at it, it's crazy insane. But yeah, so we need to basically fill a trailer up and take it basically to get weighed. Now, the Fiat's got more power, but it does struggle with speed, so I'm gonna presume the Volvo is gonna be the better thing to take here. Yeah, from what I've gathered, I think the only thing to come now is a set of lights to come in the yard or something. It was something like that, but like I say, I think lately this farm's kind of been put on hold. I'm not doing anything, making like any executive decisions, but yeah, it's enough. Oh, he also arranged me a small delivery of some sunflower, so again, don't know where he got that from. He just arrived just a little bit just to tide us over with the feed. But the whole plan is to plant a lot more sunflower this year. Just concentrating. We want to get this lined up best we can. Looks good to me. Right, let's go and get the trailer full. Right, let's go to the weigh station. Let's find out how much this weighs with one trailer, then we can go deliver it. Apparently these are like in completely the opposite direction. Now we do need to be careful. We are in a really good four-wheel drive tractor. We do have quite a lot of weight, so we don't want to be sliding and skidding up the hills. Or shall I say getting stuck on the hills and sliding back down. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, the extra power would have been really, really nice in the Fiat, but 5 mile an hour less, and apparently we've got quite a trek today. Suppose we best put some lights on. As much as it is bright enough, it's more just to warn other drivers what we are about. God, we do keep getting a little bit of wheel spin. We could do with some more weight on the front end maybe, and get a little bit extra traction. Yeah, he gave me a rough idea where to go. He said basically go out the lane, turn left, till you hit the dairy, which is opposite the farmers market, and then basically go past the garage, stay on that road until you get to the potato place. So it shouldn't be too hard to figure out where to go. But yeah, once we know how much one load weighs, we basically know the weight is going to be the same for the rest of the load, so then, you know, we don't have to keep weighing on every single load. But he wants us to sell full trailers and to sell as much as we can from the silo, and then, you know, he said basically if you have to get some off the floor just to finish filling a trailer, he says to do that. So right, well, that looks like the farmers market. Ah, there's the dairy in there. There we go, there's the building right there. Let's go and get a measurement. Let's just make sure it's actually set to 0. We don't want to... Yeah, we've got a 0 on there. That looks good to me. Bit of a funny place for a weigh station, but doesn't look very friendly. Right, so we can see the weight there. Let's make a note of that on our scrap paper. 21500.9. So we know what we've got there, so let's go and deliver this load. Yeah, this weigh station is not in the best of places. This is a very tight area. Yeah, right. So we have to go and deliver this. Alright, my friend. It is a road after all. I am wheel spinning like crazy down here, guys. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah, this snow is not nice to do. I might spend a bit of time today just with the bucket trying to get as much snow off the ground as we can, because if it's going to lay like this, it could be here for days. And again, with the salt air, it could just disappear as quick as it comes as well. Right, so we have to go this way and head towards the shop, and then you stay on the road past the shop. Now I know a little bit of a different way just from driving around, and it means we don't have to deal with all the zebra crossings and pelican crossings, or whatever you want to call them. I've always called them zebra crossings personally. I do believe some of them are called pelicans. Right, so if we go straight on, that's the best way, easiest way. But if we turn left here, we don't have to deal with the idiots who walk. Who always just walk across the road without even looking. I'm gonna check it. They've had too much Guinness. Another farmer with his bucket. I wonder if he's off to go shovel some snow. I wouldn't blame him if he was. This is absolutely crazy weather today. Oh, I never thought. Well, to be fair, whichever way we come, we're gonna have to deal with a hill. But this hill is definitely not as steep, but it is longer. As long as we can keep the power up to the floor. Come on. Come on. Yeah, could really do with some more power, couldn't we? 140 brake horsepower this thing has got, and it does struggle a little bit on some of these hills. Lovely. Right, so this is the main road. If you turn right, it takes you towards the shop. And he said just to keep going past the shop, so if we go left, because I know fine well there's no businesses that way. Another farmer's out in the snow today. Nothing coming. Come on. Does not like driving in the snow, that's for sure. This is well, there's a factory. Is that the one? There's another one over there on the right hand side of the road as well. Right, let's have a look. I know, look, boxes there, boxes. And we're going in here. Oh, he's a very bad driver. We're all struggling to drive in the snow. Food group. This must be it. Right, let's get this loaded, or shall I say unloaded. Right, almost back at the weigh station. It is. This is basically a day job. This is going to take me most of the day by the look of it. It is. This is not the quickest job. Although saying that, once we know the measurements for before and after, I suppose at the end of the day we don't have to keep going. We don't have to weigh ourselves on every one, do we? We know a full trailer is. If the cover fits on the trailer, basically, we know it's a full trailer. Yeah, it'll be nice to get this bit done because crossing Bally Spring takes a long time. That is that's a hell of a job. So not the quickest tractor, and in these weather conditions are not helping in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Right, let's indicate to plenty, just in case there's anything behind me. I can't see, and no there isn't, but it's still always best to indicate. Let's make sure we're all the way up there. Let's have a look on there. We've now got, wow, that's lower than higher than I thought it was going to be. Let me just pull forward. So we've got 621.9. So let's just do some quick calculations. So we've got, let me get my phone out, 21,500.9, take away 10, 621.9, so 10,000, just short of 11 tons of potato. Wow, that's a lot. So 10.8 basically, 10.869. That is absolutely crazy. A lot of farmers on the road today, so yeah, we've got quite a lot more of this to do. Quite a lot more. I reckon we've got at least another six loads. That means he's going to have, well, yeah, basically 70-ish tons of potato. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy how much he's got there. And that's without the bit that's on the floor either. Wow. Potatoes are a fantastic I know you don't get paid much. I think he said it was about 250 to 300 pound a ton. This is when we were just chatting about it in general. I don't know what price he's got now. I think at the moment he's just a little bit too occupied. I think it's just a case of time to get rid before they go off, basically. To, you know, potatoes will last a while as long as you put them in you know, cold, dark place. Anything other than that and you are kind of looking at them going off a bit too quick. Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a day. So I think I'm just going to crack on with them. That is the silo empty, so we just want to fill up this trailer like he said, and we should be good to go. I'm not really... Wow, I was about to say I don't really know. I'm going to leave this engine running with it being cold. We've still got all that. Oh my god, that is crazy insane, absolutely crazy. This is the 5th load of potatoes. 5th load. 5th load. Nearly 11 tons of trailer. 5th load. That is absolutely crazy. 11 tons times 5. 55 tons of potato. That is crazy. Now let's make sure we've got that set up there. Yeah. That is absolutely... I can't get over how much potatoes come off that field. I genuinely can't get over how much has come off it. Let's get this into here. Gotta keep an eye on this. Ah, 1 bucket load completed the job. Bigger bucket than you think this. I think it's about 2,500 litres that bucket. I know it's a huge bucket. Right, just let's just get the cover on. Yeah, we've got a hell of a drive, guys. It is such a nightmare to pull out of here. I am going to make an executive decision, I think, and it would be better to come out of here and turn right. Temperatures shot up now. Oh, at least the driving conditions are going to be a lot better to deal with. Because I was absolutely sick of sitting up here just wheel spinning. Let's hope there's nothing coming. Otherwise we are up the river without a paddle. Yeah, last load to do. Oh, I'm wondering. Hello?
Hiya, Matt.
Hi Jeff, how's it going, mate? How's life for you, dude? I hadn't heard from you for a little while. Just before you say out, on my last load of potatoes, mate, taking it to where you said, 55 tons, mate, of potato.
Oh wow, yeah, that's great. That is absolutely great to be selling that much.
That's without even touching what's on the floor, dude. That was just from the silo. 55 tons.
Right. Well, I need to speak to you. I don't really know how to put this. I need to stay in England.
All right.
Yeah, it's a bit of an issue because I'm gonna have to. I need to stay over in England for quite a while.
Right. What's going to happen then, dude? Because I work for you, but it's your farm.
Well, this is what I need to speak to you about. It's something I would rather speak to you in person about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to book you a ferry. Now, I would say come by plane, but it's a bit of a ball ache. Come by ferry, hit England, and then basically just drive to where I am. I'm coming next day or so. I've got another farmer who's just going to come in and basically feed the pigs, things like that, so we don't really have to do it. This is going to be a conversation I would much prefer to do in person.
Yeah, dude, you're not filling me with much confidence here, dude. I don't mind coming. I really don't mind coming to you. It's a long way to come if it's something that could be said over the phone.
Yeah, I know. It's just, unfortunately, this is something I would rather talk to you about in person, and you've got no chance of me being able to come back anytime soon.
All right. Well, I'm just at the place to drop this last load off. Obviously, I need to put a few things in order over on the farm. Make sure there's, like, enough feed here and all there and blah 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 blah. And I don't mind coming over if you can book me a ticket for like a few days time. I don't mind that per se. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried, mate, to be honest with you. You're not filling me with much confidence.
Well, to be fair, I've got some decisions to make, and to be honest, I kind of want to involve you in them because, you work for me. I like you. You're an hard grafter. You do what's needed. But it's one of them things where I would rather talk to you in person, and then rather than like over the phone, because things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, dude. I know what you mean. I don't mind. Yeah, well, let me get this load sorted. I'll get a few things together, sort some little bits on the farm, and then I'll head in your direction then, dude.
Right. Well, that's great. That's great. I'll see you in a few days.
Yeah, no worries. I'll see you in a few days. Right, that doesn't fill me with confidence, guys. That really doesn't fill me with confidence, to be honest. Right, I'll best just get this unloaded first. Right, I've just done the math, and it's basically just short of 54,000 with the odd little amount. What did the say it was? 54,395. So 54.4 ton basically. So yeah, what did he say? 250 to 300 per ton. That is not bad going. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost at the minute, guys. That phone call was not really something I was looking forward to or even expecting. He wants to speak to me. hey, we get a few days where I don't really know where he is. I know he's down in Norwich way somewhere, but this is going to be a long drive because we're going to have to get the ferry over, and we're going to take our car, and then we'll drive down. This is going to be a few. This is going to be a few 100 miles. That's crazy. Yeah. For me, once it's out, why do I? Surely, if he was staying in England, say even if he was selling up, I'm a bit concerned here, guys. If he stays in England, if he sold up and stayed in England, he's got all his equipment. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit weird, that one, guys. I'm a little bit lost. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to the farm. I'm gonna get a few things, get in my car, make sure there's enough feed. And well, I already know 99% off the top of my head. There's enough feed. There's plenty of corn in the silo. There's plenty of barley in the silo. We had that delivery of the sunflower, so I know that's yeah, so I know that there's plenty of that, so just trying to I don't know, do you know something? I'm really concerned here, guys. Really concerned. But yeah, like I say, we'll get a few things, make sure everything's locked up on the farm, and then we'll jump into the car and see what's going down. Right, early start today, guys. Oh, do you know something? A couple of days has passed, and I can't get the fact that it's just bad news. Surely if he was removing me or gonna fire me, he would have just said. This has to be something bigger. I just don't know what. Yeah, just not sure what this is. Yeah, I'm just not sure what. I really don't. But we'll head out of town and we'll see what's gonna go down. Yeah, I don't know. I've hardly slept for days, and the days come that I basically find out what he wants. Just get foot down on this lane because this is a nightmare to drive it down, to be honest. Absolute nightmare. Yeah, it's gonna be late. It's gonna be late in the day by the time we get there. Early ferry, and we've got to drive all the way down there. It's gonna be back end of today, that's for sure. And this traffic is definitely not helping the situation, that's for sure. We're stuck behind a really slow moving tractor. How ironic is that? We work on a farm and we're not the one slowing us down. How ironic is that? Yeah, we'll start heading over that way shortly. A few hours on the ferry, that's for sure. Hopefully maybe try and get some sleep on there. Like I say, I'm not sleeping much at the moment. I'm just worried it's something he didn't want to talk to me about over the phone. It's, yeah, you know what I mean? It just doesn't sit right. Something's with it. Bye-bye, Valley Spring. Alright, let's follow these directions. End of here, turn left, follow the road down. Nice gear over here, that's for sure. Right, so this is the junction. He said turn left. Out there quickly in front of that car. Not the best move, but it'll be good enough for us. It's this left here. He basically said just keep left on the main roads. That's fine. Right, oh. 60-mile-an-hour road. Oh, Jesus Christ, that van's got to be careful reversing out of there. This is a hell of a road. Sure. Don't want to go past it. There's biogas up there. Tell you what, this is well signposted, that's for sure. Any farm signs? Although I'm sure we should be able to spot a farm. I am though, guys. I am. I'm still really concerned with what's going to happen. Wow. If I haven't got lost, this is a really long way from the shop. That's for sure. Right, just coming up on the left in a minute. The green turn off. Ted, when you see the big green building, it's the next left. There's the big green building. Oh, this must be it. Said the left. Oh, yeah. You know something? This is definitely something to do with Jeff. I don't know what they've got against having smooth tracks. Jesus. Got over here. Right, hey, look at that little Zeta. I don't want to park in the way, that's the thing. Yeah, I think over here will do. Try and keep it out of the way. Right. Let's just turn them lights off. There we go. Don't wanna drain my battery. Right, let's go find out what all this is about. This is just wanna have a little nosy. This is even if I'm at the right place. I think so. I don't see his car here, but he flew over though, didn't he? That's the thing. Right, let me go and knock on this door. Yo, Jeff.
Ah, Matt, you made it. That's so good to see.
Yeah, I'm here, dude. I knew this was your farm, or at least someone related to you. But what is it with you guys and not having nice smooth tracks? That was a hell of a bump down there. It's a good job I got that landy.
Yeah, it's always been like that with us lot.
Right, I'm here, dude. I'm a little bit concerned. I haven't really had much sleep for a couple of days now, and obviously I've had a really long day today. That 6 AM ferry was just a nightmare, and it's what, late afternoon now.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry per se. There is good news and there is bad news.
All right, I'll tell you what. Do me a favour. Rip the band-aid off. Get the bad news out of the way. And then tell me what the good news is, if there is any for me.
Well, there is, like I said, there's bad news and there's good news, but it's a choice. I'm just going to lay it down on the table. My uncle who runs this farm has passed away.
Oh man, yeah, sorry to hear that, man. That would explain why you've been here for a few weeks now.
Well, this is it. he's left me the farm. The only issue is I can't be in technically 2 countries running 2 farms.
No, okay, I can completely understand that one, dude. Yeah, so what's your plan then, or what's your idea?
Right, well, let me get it all out and my idea. Let me tell you what some options are, and then you can decide what you want to do.
Right, alright, yeah, go on then.
I'm selling the one in Ireland. The one in Ireland is worth a lot more money than the one over here.
Right, okay.
The farm here is cows. I know you're really good with cows. You've experienced with them before.
Yep.
Now, you can either come with me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while, or the bad news is maybe I can arrange something for you to maybe like work with Jack, or put in a good word for you anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't know why I had a feeling like the word terminated was going to come up at some point.
Oh yeah, but let me say, you don't have, you can come if you want to come this way. I'm more than happy to keep you on. If you want to come this way, like I say, I will make it worth your while.
I don't want to sound greedy here, mate, but how's me making it worth my while? Just curious, because over there I've got a tractor. I suppose I could bring it over. That's going to be what, import fees maybe? Although technically not, because it's not roadworthy. I've got my car, which is an Irish car, so I'm going to have to register that with a DVLA. That's going to need to be done. Yeah, and obviously, well, I'm not overly bothered about accommodation, because I already am technically living in a little wooden shelter.
Well, my idea is I can either pay your fees to come over. I'll pay for your ferry fees and all your stuff to come over for your tractor. Or you could possibly sell your tractor and car over there, bring the money over here. I'll help you source a new car, and if you come, I was thinking we could look at, I would buy you, or at least to a budget, a tractor basically, something kind of around what you've got now. It might not be, say, as much horsepower or something, or it might have more, but it might be older, or might have done 1,000 work hours. It's kind of my own thing, and I would sort you somewhere to stay as well. Apart from this time, I'll pay your rent. I will genuinely pay your rent while you work for me if you follow me to England.
I don't know, dude. This is, like I say, if I stay in Ireland, I'm technically homeless. Yes, I've got a car. Yes, I've got a tractor. Well, my car's already here. I could technically fly back in theory. I could fly back and keep this here. Suppose how much is it going to cost to register the car? Then again, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let me have a wander around the farm, and I'll come and speak to you. Let me just, there's a lot of information all at once, if that makes sense. Let me just have a little think, and because like I say, it's uprooting now. I've not really been over in Ballylong like near 6-7 months now.
Well, this is it, but this is something I didn't want to do over the phone. It's a bit of sad news on my part, some big decisions to be made, but obviously, I'm going to be selling, well, to be honest, it's like, the only thing I'm bringing over is the Fiat. I'm going to leave everything else over there. Going to try and sell the farm, see if we can get someone to take it on, or, buy it off us kind of thing.
Yeah, it's the tractor thing that's for me. I've not long had it. I've only had it a couple of months.
Well, I promise you, if you follow me over, I will make it worth your while. I promise you. I will give you that. You've worked really hard for me with the pigs, and over on my farm, and I promise you, I will make it worth your while.
Right, well, like I said, dude, what I'll do, I'll go for a little wander. Just have a look at like your equipment and stuff. Try and make some decisions. You know, I've hardly slept because I knew some bad news was kind of coming, but yeah, so I need time just to process if that's all right.
You take all the time you need. I have got you a ferry, or I can get you a ferry ticket back, or I can get you a plane ticket back if you want to go and like arrange some things. It's obviously going to take some time to, because we're going to have to sell the farm over there. But ideally, what I would like, because I know you're really good with cows, you've helped Jack out, I've seen you do stuff like that. I would like you to be here if you do come, and I'll go back over there for a bit to basically sell the farm, things like that. But we will be basically using the money from my farm to basically do some. We'll basically get some new equipment and stuff, because some of the equipment over here is really old and really small, and yeah, it's just time for some upgrades basically.
Well, like I said, dude, let me go for a wander, man. I really need to think. My head's a little bit mashed at the minute. Yeah, like I said, I promise I'll have a really, really serious think about this, and I'll get back to you, man.
Yeah, no worries, man. Go for a wander.
All right, man. Oh, I said I'd have a look at some equipment. Well, he wants me to come with him. Remember, it was only a temporary job to begin with. Hey, oh, this is a cool looking building. Look at that. Oh, look at that for a silage pit. Yeah, that looks in pretty good nick. Oh, it looks like it's not been long restored. John Deere. 6405. Well, if we're going to have a look, hey up, we've got a batwing mower. No, batwing. HX20, nice. Wow, that's in better days. I can hear some cows over here, that's for sure. A little bit of manure. Let's have a look. What's he got in here? Oh wow. Oh, he's keeping on top of him. Plenty of bedding, plenty of feed. Hello, girls. Yeah, this is a different one, isn't it? What we're gonna do here, guys? To be honest, I like working for him. He said he would square me out with something if I got rid of the Ford, or he'll pay to bring it over. I suppose the question is, what do we get for it? Got a grass bale. He's got a couple of straw bits. There's not much. There's not much here, is there? Yeah, I'm really torn here on what to do. Look at this little wooded area. That's pretty cool. Chop them trees down. Have a look at this little Zeta 7745 Turbo. Wow, that is really old. Nice. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like it's gonna rain, but welcome to England, basically. Nah, I'm really torn here, guys. I think we're gonna have to take some time to think about this. What we got over here? It might be his grass field, I presume. It's tracks off his farm. 'Cause I don't even know what land he's got. I genuinely don't even know what land he's got. Yeah, look at this bloody road. It's bloody horrible. So yeah, some life-changing decisions. I suppose the question is if we got rid of the Ford, or we brought the Ford, whichever way. I suppose the question is what tractor, you know, or what could we get? And then I suppose the other question is pay. This is definitely a smaller farm, but He says if he sold the other one, he would put and upgrade this one. So, oh, it's all go. Yeah, this is gonna be some life-changing decisions. No, I'm gonna have to have a think about this. I'm gonna have to have a think. But I'm not gonna decide anything right now. I've got to have a lot of thought. I've got to have a lot of thinking into this. I'm really not sure. We've got deer over here. Yeah, there's some really big decisions, and I hope. What's this over here? This looks abandoned. This genuinely looks abandoned. I don't want to go in just in case. And buildings do not look in very good condition, do they? That's for sure. But no, as I say, we're gonna have to have a think about this. Ow, ow, ow. Let's get away from there. They're really nasty bushes, them. And branches. Ow, got my bloody arm on them. Yeah, time to decide what we're gonna do. It's a nice little farm. I will definitely give it that. It is a really nice farm. I suppose the question is how much is he going to invest? Is it going to be worth me coming this way? I suppose there's a few questions I've got to ask him. I suppose maybe if I take a little bit of time, think of some questions, have a sit down with him, find out if there's a pub. Can't make any decisions unless there's a pub. Who don't like a drink? Yeah, really nice equipment. Some really small equipment. He did say there was some small equipment though. Yeah, I think it's time to maybe make a list of some questions.